Well, hello, and here I am a little bit late. 4 minutes late according to my PC, but here I am. You're lucky I'm here at all. We've been tidying up and packing up. And when I say we, I mean my niece has been doing a lot of it, and I've been doing the supervising. So, and I've got me knitting, but I've lost me bit of paper that tells me how many times I've got to increase, so I'm all at sea. Right, hi Nathan, hi Connie, hi Chrissy. So I don't know where I'm up to with me increasings or anywhere. Hi Chris, wonder what that was, it went down my cleavage. Maybe jump, thought it was a spider. Hi Mary Ellen. Oh, hi Karen. So I've got no idea where anything is, none at all. Lost my bit of paper, lost everything, don't know what I'm doing. So what's new? Hi Marva. Hi Jeannie, sorry. Hi Sandra. Hi Joe. Hi Denise. Oh, hello Kelly. We have got Kelly in the house. Say hello to Kelly. You lost your mind somewhere in here. Time to check the cushions. Right, okay. The room's getting empty. Have you seen it? It's nothing. Look. It's so empty. It's untrue. I don't feel it's my house at all. My life is packed up in a cardboard box, and I don't like it. Right, let's see where I'm up to. I've still got some more rows to do. So different. It's so blooming empty. It's a wonder I'm not echoing. Lost me a bit of paper with me increases on, so you know what that's like, don't you? Talking about behind me, I need to light me incense sticks, and maybe I'll feel a bit more like me. There's nothing, no behind me, nothing at all. I feel like a magician. There's nothing up my sleeve. Oh, I can't find anything. It's a wonder I've got any makeup on. I couldn't find that. Right, let's light that and see where we're up to. I might feel better when I talk about. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I have no idea where my bit of paper went. You know what it's like, girls and boys, when you're doing your increases and you write everything down. Can I say hello to Brandon? Oh, sorry, did I miss Brandon? Hello, Brandon. Do I have a date yet? Sadly, no. It could be this weekend. We'll find out. Yeah. Right. Hi, Brandon, and happy birthday. Was it the other day? It was his birthday, Nathan? Happy birthday, Brandon. Yeah, the cabbage's gone. I've only got 2 sets of beads, these and some black ones. Everything else is packed away in a box that says necklace crap. Oh no, necklace is tat, it says. That's what Arian's done. Oh, right. Your wife's not well. Oh, I hope she's feeling better. Yeah. Hi, Esther. Hi, Tasha. Yeah, we got no Miguel yet, have we? He's late. Miguel, where are you? I'm sure he'll arrive eventually. Oh my God, I was like that the other week. Mine was vertigo though. I've been going to the chiropractor, so it's marginally better, but I wouldn't say it's right. But I've stopped going now because I don't know when I'm moving, and I'm so cold. I've got my fleece on. Yeah. Oh, I don't know whether mine was labyrinthitis or what it was or anything, but I've still got it to a certain extent when I lie down. Yeah, I'll have to change doctors. I'm going 40 miles away, so I'm not coming back to my old GP. I need to actually order some more medication before I leave, just in case I can't find one right away. So, right, I think I'm up to doing it every 6 rows, but I don't know how many times. Ooh. It's a bit difficult to measure. Oh dear, hang on, where's me? Oh, Zapper, they're telling me I'm going to go to sleep in 5 minutes. Oh, hi, Jill. Yes, I've got a new place, and but I don't know when I'm going yet. Hopefully in a week, yeah. Ella, thank you very, very much. Yeah, I didn't know where you were on Facebook to say thank you. So thank you for the card and the mask and the inside the card. It was very, very thankful, very lovely. Yeah, I'm working on knitting needles. If you remember, Kelly, I made the back and 2 fronts and sewed it up, put buttons on cardigan and never made the sleeves. So as I discovered them, I thought that I would finish it off so I could. Oh, you're not on Facebook. That's okay then, Ellen. No wonder I couldn't find you. Yeah. Hi, Jill. So I decided to finish it off, Kelly, before I moved, instead of taking it in bits and pieces. Yeah, it's got the sleeves, and I've lost me little, where you mark your increases off. I've lost it. So it's going to be fun, because trying to count rows in this fancy wool is going to be a joy. I do knit as well, but not very often, because it gives me sore shoulders. So I have been, but it's just 2 sleeves, and it's on very, very big needles. So, I've been putting it off, and I shouldn't have done, yeah. I need to fudge it, you're right there. Look at the state of this. Yeah, Vic's been here today. She's been a huge, huge help. She's packed up loads of things, but she's packed them so much away that I don't know where it is. It's not Robert, it's Mrs. She's just lurking under Robert's name. I can't even tie a knot in this thing. It's all... The paper's in the front room somewhere. It's probably finished up in the bin, yeah. Let me find out what her name is. It's not Robert, it's... she's lurking. I can't go upwards. Sorry, I can't go up. You'll have to introduce yourself, Robert, because I know it's not Robert. Oh, dear. Tell Callie your name, Robert. Oh, look at this. It's just all a mess. I think that needs to be snippered. Oh. Robert is Jill. Right, there you are. It's not Robert. I knew it wasn't Robert. I've forgotten what your name was. Oh. You're working on your second pocket shawl. I haven't done one, and I don't think I would be doing one. Well, not for me anyway. It depends. Right, let's get back to what I'm supposed to be doing now. How do you know if you've increased on knobbly wool? I think I probably have. I don't really know. Oh, what the heck. Yeah. Hi, Amelia. Oh, I'm getting warm now. I was freezing before. I had to put my fleece on. I was so cold. Right, okie dokie, Kelly. If you disappear, we won't shout at you. Right, okay. If I count the stitches, Mary Ellen, I'll be no wiser, because I'm going off-piste, as they say, as far as the pattern goes. Hi, Patricia. Thank you. Oh, I'm getting hot now. I was so cold before. I was so cold, yeah. Don't see Miguel yet. First of all, I must apologise for last week. The whole street that was on BT went off. It wasn't just me. When I just went, and I was gone. Mid-sentence, very rude of them. I just disappeared. Oh, Miguel's not feeling well. I haven't heard from him this week. I've been so busy. Hi, Steve. Welcome. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. No, I was freezing. I think it's with the house not having any furniture in it. It's so cold. Oh dear. Everybody's saying to me, are you excited? And I'm not really. It's took that long. The excitement's sort of worn off me. You know, maybe I'll be more excited when they tell me what day I'm actually going, yeah. Yeah. It's just difficult to get excited when you don't know anything. I know I should be. I was really excited at the beginning when I thought I was going, yeah. But it's dragged on and on and on. And yeah, I couldn't tell you because it just went off. Anyway, fortunately, Trevor rung me up and he said, he asked me where I was, and I said, I'm sorry, Trev, but the whole street's gone off. It's not just me. I sat there waiting, thinking, oh, if it's me, it's just a glitch. 5 minutes, be back on again, you know. But no. So I got in touch with somebody who was on the street, and because I knew they were on BT, and I said, is your internet on? And she said, no, the whole street's off. So it didn't come on till Sunday lunchtime, I think, yeah. Hi, Joanna. Oh, my goodness me. Water ingress bookings. Do you think it's coming? I had one that used to rain in dreadfully, and it used to come in like sort of under the bottom and into the footwell. I think Harry incubated it. I don't know what it was. It was some seal or other that had gone, you know, from in the bonnet underneath. Oh, my son fixed it. I'm no good at it. It was coming in through the bonnet and down somewhere or other into the footwell. It was some seal or other that wasn't there or wasn't working or something like that. Yeah, it came in, you know, where your bonnet lid goes up. It was coming in through the top of the bonnet and down inside. That's where it was coming. My son investigated in the rain to see if he could see where it was dripping. Very brave of him. Oh, he fixed it himself. I mean, he is a sort of amateur mechanic, so he did sort of suss out where it was coming from, yeah. Hi, Jean. So, no, he didn't pay that kind of money. Have I packed my teapot? Well, no, I don't drink tea. I haven't packed it. I've got 3 mugs. If anybody more than 3 people come, I'm stuck. I can only make a brew for 3 people. And I've only got two plates and a side plate. So, you know, I'm ready for off. Yeah. Ready for off. All dressed up and nowhere to go. I've got to do my clothes. Well, I've done most of my clothes. I've got to do some clothes and all me close your eyes, boys, ears, boys, underwear. I've got to pack all of that yet. No, well, I don't drink tea, Patricia, so it would be the last thing I unpacked. My daughter-in-law is a tea belly. She drinks an awful lot of tea, but it doesn't bother me at all. As long as we've got the kettle and the coffee and we can find the spoon, you know, that's all I worry about. In fact, I'll probably put the sweeteners in my handbag, so, you know, just in case they get lost. Because with them only being in a little pot like that, they're bound to get lost somewhere, aren't they? So they're going in my handbag. Yeah. Provided I don't lose my handbag en route. Yeah. Yeah, my son's going to go mad when he sees a lot of the craft stuff I've still packed. And you know, I don't think he's realised yet I'm taking my mannequin. Oh dear. You're drinking a baby sham, you decadent thing. Well, it is Saturday after all. You're allowed, aren't you, to put your feet up and have a little bit of a tipple. I daren't have a drink while I'm on here, otherwise I'd be fast asleep. And you would be wondering where I'd gone, yeah. Yeah, I'm not much of a drinker, I'm afraid, these days. I'm a bit lightweight. Yeah. No, I haven't packed the pictures yet. That's the one thing I haven't packed yet. I've got them to pack them in bubble wrap. And funny enough, I haven't packed my spirits yet. I haven't got many. I've only got about 4 bottles, but I haven't packed them yet. And I haven't packed what little food I've got left. And I've got a tiny bit of stuff in the freezer to eat up before I go. Well, I don't really know, Jill. We're waiting for the say so. There's been a couple of little hitches. We were originally going to be going around and about the 28th, but I think that was a weekend, so we weren't going then. We may be going, well, we said we might be going 26th, so we might be going 29th, but we've had a couple of little hitches. So, no, I don't have, I'm not taking any white goods with me. My fridge freezer's staying here. I'm leaving it to the people. It's a huge thing, one of them big American things. So I'm not taking that with me because the kitchen isn't large enough for that. So I'm getting a new fridge freezer when we move. Yeah. My daughter-in-law's taking a washing machine, buying a new dryer. Yeah. My friend came today and she brought me a 4-leaf clover. So I'm going to put that in my purse to keep it safe. Yeah. So that's for luck. She brought me that for luck, yeah. What have I got? Oh, I've got a knot in it. Mind you, I don't think with this textured that you'll notice a knot, and it's mine anyway, and it's underneath the armpit, so I'm not undoing a knot. Hi, Isaac. You've got your pet snake out? Oh, really? I'm glad I can't see it. What does this one say? It says, today is the first day, and then when you tip it up, it says, of the rest of the miserable week or something. You can't see the bottom of it yet because it's too high up, yeah. Yeah, my friend has a caravan over on the Fylde coast, and she's found quite a few 4-leaf clovers, actually. So I said to her, oh, find one for me. So she did, and she's brought it for me. So that's where it is. Oh, we've got a new cockapoo on the street. We got little pictures of it on the phone. A little black cockapoo. Brand new on the street, yeah. You had a lavender and a red. What are we talking about, Mr. Marsh? Snakes? Yours is black, Ruby. Oh, a cockapoo, right, okay. Flight of fancy. Oh, corn snake. You had a corn snake, right, okay. I think we're talking at cross purposes here. I think Jo was saying she's got a black cockapoo, and you're saying you've got different coloured snakes. Am I on the right bit there? Am I on the right bit? No, I don't mind looking at snakes. In fact, I've held a big reticulated python, but I wouldn't want one. Yeah. No, I wouldn't want one. No. Neither would I want a spider. I really do not like spiders. If Pauline comes on here, she used to keep those, what do you call it, spiders? Tarantulas. Oh, God, I used to hate that. I used to go to her house for tea or coffee or whatever it was at the time, and she had these tanks all around the room with these things in. We've got a reptile shop on the village here. Yeah. We're actually a town, but everybody calls it the village. It's been known as the village since time immemorial, even though it's grown and it's actually a town. But people who move to here cannot understand why all the locals call it the village. They're going up the village, yeah. Nobody understands why we say that. Yeah. Why do we say the village? But if we say we're going up the village, everybody knows where we're going. If you're going to town, you're going to Manchester. You go to town, that's Manchester, or you go to Bury. They never say they're going to town when they say Bury. And yet we're equidistant between the two things, but it's just the way it is, yeah. Yeah, we go up the village, that's where I live. That's Prestwich. But town means you're going to Manchester. But if you're going to Bury, you say you're going to Bury. You don't say you're going to town. So, but everybody knows what you mean if you say I'm going up the village. I'm going to town. Yeah, two different places. Yeah. Technically, I am not in a village anymore. Technically, it is a town. Yeah, it's Cheetham Hill Village, isn't it, as well? Don't know why it's just a thing. And yet Cheetham Hill isn't really a village, is it? What have I got on here now? Oh, Crochet Rocks has got a video out. Crochet Crowd's got a video out. She's got a video out. The Pattern Family's got a video, and Laura Sapido in English has got a video. Oh, and the weather in Prestwich tomorrow is going to be, 47 degrees or something? 40 degrees, mostly cloudy. Oh, whoopee. Whoopee, how nice. Yeah. It should be up the hill to me, shouldn't it, really? Because, climbing the hill to get there. But I won't have any hills to climb. Woohoo! Do you mean snakes freeze around you because it's cold where you live? Or snakes freeze around you because they're scared? Oh, it's colder, is it? Yeah. Hi, Jane. How are you? So we've got no Pauline yet, no Miguel, no Shad yet. Yeah. Yeah, you can see yourself out with that one, Mr. Marsh. Does anybody else twist the yarn up like that when you're knitting? I have to hang it down while it unspins half the time. I must flick my yarn. I'll be glad when I finish this. It only took me about 4.5 years. The longest ever it's ever taken me to do anything. Yeah. Was Miguel on your live, Jill, today? Or was he not well then? Oh, I've got to yawn, excuse me. One of my bags fell down the other day. I was in the front room. And this, what's that? When I came in, one of the plastic bags had decided to commit harry-carry. Oh, if I roll mine into bowls, they go all over the floor. Your Red Bull got out yesterday. Oh, my goodness me. You'd be like Lester, won't you, in that farm and that Miguel and I follow. His bulls and cows and donkeys all got out the other day. They had to call him from school to come in and retrieve them. Oh, I couldn't be coping with. I was doing the other sleeve last week, Jean. I'm on the last sleeve now. I've done one sleeve. one sleeve done. But I've lost my instructions for me increases. so I'm knitting blind here. And, I sort of defy anybody to count the rows on this. I'll try and count the lumps if I can. And I think it's near enough, yeah. Yeah, the cardigan will be for me. He's not been around since yesterday. Oh, that's strange, isn't it? He usually pops on and says something, doesn't he? Hopefully he might pop his nose in later. Well, I might need to wear it because most of my cardigans are packed. And I know Lester was trying to entice his horses, donkeys and whatnot back with some animal crackers he was shaking the box, trying to get them to come back. Well, it might keep me warm, mightn't it, because everything else is packed. I think I've got 2 cardigans that are not packed. That's why I was wearing my fleece before, because that's all I could find when it was cold. Tomorrow I've got to pack away a lot more of my clothes, because there's no way I'm letting my son loose in my bedroom. Or my daughter-in-law. They'll be going, what do you want this for? What do you want this for? Hi, Pauline. A tree. I haven't got one. I think my daughter-in-law has a tree. I got rid of my tree and my decorations. There is a tree in the loft, but I'm not taking that with me. I'm leaving that for the the people coming in if they want a tree. When's my birthday? Hang on, in 4 days. What day's that? Sunday, Monday, Wednesday? I don't know. I've lost track of days here. It's my daughter-in-law's on the 23rd, but I'm going to message her tomorrow because I think we need to do a birthday when we both get there, if you know what I'm saying. Because we're both a bit, what? I haven't had time to do any shopping, anything like that. And I can't order anything online because it may not arrive in time, yeah. You message him, but you've not got a response. He's probably asleep, Jill. Once he gets asleep, you know what he's like. Oh, thank you, Jane, yeah. Yeah, I'll let everybody know if I'm not on next week. I think I will be because I can't see us moving at the weekend. We still haven't got the go-ahead yet, so we can't go until we get the go-ahead, can we? But I need to be ready just in case it's like, right, there's the go-ahead. We're going like a few days later. Need to be ready. Yeah, it's my happy birthday. I'll be 75. 3/4 of a century. My goodness me. 3/4 way to getting a telegram from the Queen, or it'll be the King by then, won't it? I don't think the Queen will be around, yeah? Hi, thank you, Sandra. Well, my son's like, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. But there's all sorts of little bits and bobs I can't pack. You know, things you... Oh, thank you, Joe. There's all sorts of bits I can't pack, you know, little bits and pieces. I don't want to put... And I don't even know that I've got any tape left now, actually. I think I've used all the tape. Oh, no, I can see a roll of it now. You know, it was bad enough having to put my makeup in a little box, you know. Which makeup do you need? Which do you need? Which do you want? Oh, dearie me. Oh, thanks, Jean. You wouldn't say that if you could see me first thing in the morning. Yeah, my toothbrush and my phone plug. Yeah, I need that. I need my toothbrush charger as well because I've got one of those, you know, that you charge up. Well, hello, Miguel. Here he comes. We were just discussing you with your ears burning. Joe was just saying you weren't well. So we didn't know whether we'd see you on here today. See, Jill, your little message woke him up. I'll be doing lives in my hundreds, I don't think so. I might be doing some different lives. Some strange breezy ones on the prom. You won't be able to hear me because the wind will be blowing in my face. I'm not packing all my hats. I'm leaving one of them out, I tell you. I might need one. Yeah, you got a message off Jill, or she phoned you. I'm not sure which way. We thought you were not well and you were sleeping. Hello, Shad. I don't think Miguel's done any more drastic things to himself this week. I don't think so. Yeah, you've not fallen over again this week, have you, Miguel? Hi there, hi there, hi there. Oh, God, why do I never remember your name? It's going to come to me in a minute. Oh, hi, Native Peacemaker, anyway. I know your name, and I just never remember it because I'm gone. Hi, Ray. Oh, Lord above, what am I thinking? Oh, Lord. Vanessa. Why can I never remember your name, Vanessa? It's because I'm old and senile, yeah. Just excuse me, Vanessa. I'm just, the brain's gone. Completely gone. Let's see if I'm anywhere near. Oh, maybe another 6 rows. Maybe. Yesterday you overdid things. On Thursday I slept the whole of the day. I didn't get up till 12 o'clock. I came downstairs, made myself some brunch, had some coffee, fell asleep and woke up at 6:15 in the evening in my chair. Not dressed, still in my dressing gown. I don't know what anybody walking past the front room would have thought of me. I was spark out. I must have needed it. Yeah. I woke up, it was absolutely the dark because the TV had switched itself off. And I'm like, where am I? Why is it dark? Is it bedtime? I'm trying to find my phone to see what time it was. And even then it didn't register. You look at its 24-hour clock thing and I'm like, what does that mean? And I thought it said 16:14. So I thought, oh, that's all right. It's 4:14. But it didn't. It said 18:14. So by the time I'd had me tea or whatever, I thought, well, it's maybe time to go back to bed again. But I planned to do so much packing up. And fortunately, my niece is whippet quick. She's going, sit on the chair, tell me, yes, no, yes, no. She kept giving me boxes and the bin, a big bag for the bin, put it in the bin, put it over there, put the keep, put the not keep. Yeah. And she kept saying, I want more in the not keep than I want all in the keep. So, aye, sir. Yeah. Did I feel better? Well, no, not really, because I was still tired on Friday. I did manage to do a little bit on Friday, but I'm not very good at motivating when I'm on my own. If there's somebody here going, yep, I'm okay. But when I'm on my own, it's like, ho, that's the speed I go at. Ho. So happy Thanksgiving, although I don't celebrate. Excuse me, although I don't celebrate it, I'll say happy Thanksgiving to those who do. Do you know, sure, when I move, I'm going to hibernate. I'm going to go to my bed and I'm never going to get out of it for a week. Yeah, I can't motivate when I'm on my own. I never used to be like this. It's just old age that's crept up on me. I used to be like a little whirlwind when I was younger. Whiz, doing everything. And now it's like slow poke, one speed. Slow. You never think you're going to be like that, but hey ho, it happens to us all, doesn't it? You're all nice and young on here. You've got it all to come. It is stress that's taking everything out of me, Mary Ellen. I can't even be excited about moving anymore. If we'd have moved in the first few weeks, I was dead excited and I wanted to go and everything. But when you think about it, it's months since I've actually seen the place where we're going, you know. We've never been back or something like that, you know. Oh, you're old as well. Welcome to the club, Ray. We can be golden oldies together. Yeah. Most of the people I know are younger than me, so I always presume everybody is. Feel like I'm the oldest one in the county. I think the only one anywhere near me is Shad, and he's younger than me. Oh my goodness, Patricia, that's mere slip of a girl. 62. Yeah. Oh, I should be just done in, I think, by the time I move. Yeah. Hi, Denisha. I think the excitement is sort of worn off. It's like the lead up to Christmas, isn't it? When it gets Christmas, you just go poof, and it's all gone. Yeah. No, you're not old at 62. 70, that's still young, Paulie. You've got 5 years. I've got 5 years on you. 48, that's blooming young, that. If I was 48 again, I'd still be working, so no. Hey, Ethan. Yeah, it's very windy, I believe. That's why I need to take my hat. Yeah. When we went, though, it was, what, July, I think, end of July, August. It was beautiful. So maybe it's, you know, it'll be cold when we get there now. So I don't plan on doing any sunbathing when I get there, so I'll be fine. I'm taking my big coat and my hat. Yeah. I don't normally wear a hat. I put my hood up usually. But if it's windy, the wind goes between the hood and me, if you know what I mean. So I should be wearing a hat. It was the opposite with me, Denise. When I was I think I would be in the 50s. And I went to the GP. And he said to me, how old are you? And I think it's about 54, 55 or something like that. And he said, no, you're not. And I was a year older than what I've been saying I was all year. Yeah. Well, I'll be close to my son. Yeah, my son's with me, Patricia. We bought a big bungalow, so we're all going to be together. We weren't originally. We were going to be in 2 separate places, but now we're all together now. They're upstairs, I'm down. It's a house share. So we'll all have our own spaces. We've got our own lounges. We've got our own bedrooms, obviously. We just share the kitchen. They've got their own bathroom, so it's like a house share. So we won't be in each other's hair. Oh, you'll be fine when you get it all sorted, Miguel. Yeah. Oh dear, cerebral palsy have you got? Oh dear me, Jane, that's not good, is it? Yeah, boardwalk to me is more like a pier. Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. I was just telling Jill that Leicester's animals all got, well, not all of them, because the bull didn't get out, did he? But Everything else got out. Well, hopefully I'll be safer on one level. At least I won't have anything to trip over except my own feet, and I can do that without any problem. I'm a bit like Miguel. If there's anything to fall over, I'll find it, yeah. I used to always be afraid of falling over Gigi. I think I've got him for the last time on Monday. Yep, I should have my little Gigi. I'll miss my little sunshine, but I'll have Poppy. I'll have my furry granddaughter instead of Gigi. So I love my Poppy. She's getting older now, though, sadly. She's 12 now. So I hope to be with her for the last couple of years of her life, or whenever she's got left. So she loves the sea and the sand. She turns into a little puppy again when she gets on sand. Abner's having a tweet. I've got a bit of skin on there. Tell you what maddens me with all this stress, I've eaten every one of my fingernails. They were my pride and joy because I'd grown them and they were really nice, and now they've all gone. Hopefully when it all settles down, I can grow them again. I always bite my nails in times of stress. It's a terrible, terrible habit. And I hate seeing everybody else's fingernails when they bite their nails. So I don't like looking at my own at the moment. Yeah, my son got his holidays cancelled. In a way, it's good, but I feel sorry for him because he's missing his holiday. You know, it's sad when you've looked forward to a holiday all year and, you know, you don't get one. But hopefully, when this COVID nonsense is all done, they can go away then. Looking forward to a tour. You'll have to wait a bit because we've got a lot of work to do before I can give you a tour. We'll be camping in it for a little while. No, they haven't booked again yet. They're still waiting for their money back for the one they've paid for this year, yeah. Well, they were sort of half expecting it, I think, Connie. You know, because everybody else was getting their holidays cancelled. So, you know, I think they were half expecting it to be cancelled. I mean, they wouldn't have booked it if they'd have booked it later in the year, but they booked it right at the beginning of the year. It wasn't just them. They were going with a party, you know, for a few people. Oh, you made a video, did you, Miguel? Oh, you'll have to get Jill to help you with the uploading. Or get the minister's son to help you. Yeah, you'll be coming around for tea. Oh, you have to get past my son and Poppy first. And the workmen. Oh, there's a bit of skin. It's annoying me. I think you'd be sitting on a wall outside, Joe. I don't know whether I'll have my chair to sit on. That's about it, really. I'll meet you on the promenade, yeah. Those people with fake nails get me. I mean, there must be all sorts growing under them. I mean, when I had long nails, I was always using a nail brush on them to keep them clean, yeah. You're back again, have you? Well, I've got them short at the minute, Patricia, because they're bitten. And I don't like biting them, but it's nerves, isn't it? Every time I sit down, my nerves have to come out some way because I don't drink and I don't smoke, so. And I definitely don't chase men or women, so. Your daughter was calling you. Yeah, when I was looking with Gigi, they had to cut their holiday short because they got told it was okay to go to Malta. And then after they'd been there a week, they found out that they would have to be on lockdown if they stayed for the fortnight. So, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad, Shad, you're feeling feisty. Maybe I would have been when I was 72. Although, no, I was in a lot of pain, so I can't say I was. But I did enjoy life, yeah. I still enjoy life. It's just all this uncertainty with all this COVID and stuff at the minute. I think we're all a bit on edge. It's all not knowing, isn't it? It's not knowing when I'm moving. It's not knowing when this COVID's going to end. It's not knowing whether we're going to go back in lockdown again. It's all this not knowing that gets on your nerves, isn't it? You know, people being, made redundant and stuff. It must be terribly nerve-wracking for them if they've got families and if they've got mortgages and stuff. It's all this not knowing. They don't know whether the jobs are safe or what. You know, it must be awful. There you see now. Today is the first day of the rest of the miserable week, yeah. Yeah, there's thousands unemployed, you're right. I read on Facebook that this lady was crocheting and she realised that a Fitbit was registering her hands moving and thought that she was doing steps. I actually found my watch as well. You know, it's not a Fitbit, it's not that posh, it's one of those cheapo versions. I found it, but I didn't bother charging it up. I thought I'll just charge it up when I get there. I didn't know where I'd put it. I've lost it. Anyway, I found it again. Oh, you saw a mosquito? Oh my God. Get your zapper spray out. That's all you need, isn't it? A mosquito bite. Your Fitbit said you were swimming. Yeah, Mr. Marsh has been on. You've missed him. He's been here. He was here before. He was out making his own tea because his wife wasn't well. So that's where he may be at the minute, making his tea. Yeah, I've seen that you've got a pilot scheme in Liverpool, yeah. I've got a COVID testing station up at the top of the road, but I haven't bothered to go, yeah. You were reading and watching the news. Yeah, that's a depressing thing, isn't it? I feel as though I should watch the news, to keep up with daily things that are happening. But then again, do I really want to watch the news, It's just depressing all around. Yeah, we haven't rolled it out in Manchester. Man, yeah, I won't be. I'm still doing my sleeves. I'm on my second sleeve, Miguel, for my cardigan from last week. Yeah, it's just, you just don't want to know, do you, Mr. Marsh? It's just, my niece is the same because she's head teacher. So she won't be getting a pay rise or anything. And yet she's worked twice as hard this year, juggling staff and, juggling staff in work, juggling where her kids are, delivering food parcels when they were all out, stuff like that. She's done twice as much work this year than she normally does anyway. She normally does a lot of work, but she's had more and more, than 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 she ever has in the past, Yeah, I didn't have. My niece bought me a toasted sandwich from Costa, which is a bit like Starbucks, but I didn't want to eat it, so I had that for my tea. I didn't go to the chip shop today. Yeah, I could go up the road and get tested, but I haven't got. I could be asymptomatic, but I don't feel. I feel as though I might have had it early this year. When I was really ill. Yeah, I think a couple of members of staff of my niece's school have had it. Yeah, I think my niece was like me. We think we had it about February. Yeah, I had Chinese last weekend, so I don't get it every week, obviously. It is a treat, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, I think me and Vic had it around about February because we were both terribly poorly. But we didn't have the sort of. I still had my sense of taste. I still had my taste, my sense of smell, but I just did not feel like eating, at all. Well, thank you, Marisa. So, I mean, I think, but lots of people are saying that their symptoms are different. I was really, really poorly, about February. But I mean, my symptoms weren't obviously COVID. In fact, the ambulance men, when they came out to me, didn't think that it was COVID, but they wasn't sure. But they told me to stay home because if I didn't have COVID and I went in hospital, I would go on with it. So I'm glad I didn't go in, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the answer is. I don't think anybody knows. Lockdown, shutdown doesn't seem to make a whole lot of difference. Then they're relaxing it for Christmas, so will it all come back again in January when we've all mixed and mingled over Christmas? Thankfully, I won't be doing any mixing and mingling over Christmas. Not because I'm being awkward, but I mean, it's just the way it is this year. And my family are scattered this year. So instead of being all in one place where we could go out for a meal, we can't go for a meal anyway because of the lockdown and stuff like that. So, but we're not. We're just scattered this year. Yeah. So there's no point in us trying to assemble. Maybe next year we'll have a big reunion. Because I won't be in Manchester. My other niece is in London, but she's going to Devon to see her mum because her mum's in Devon at the moment. So we're all over the place, aren't we? You know what I mean? We count the bumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can't count rows. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, it's so hard. This 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 43, maybe 44 bumps. So we'll see what we get now. Oh, hi. Good night, Isaac. Oh, gosh, my sister-in-law wouldn't know what a Zoom was. I could have a Zoom with my niece, I suppose. But she says she's looking forward to staying in her PJs. Her husband always goes to his mum's, and she's always gone to her mum's every Christmas. So she's looking forward to having a Christmas on her own. She says she's going to order a curry and stay in her pajamas all day. Hi, Teresa. Night, Isaac. Yeah, I'm just going to stay in isolation. Well, I don't think I'll be in isolation. I'll be with my immediate family, won't I? Oh, I won't be having new PJs this Christmas. No. We've decided we're not doing a Christmas with my family. We're just not buying any presents. We're just not doing it this year. They'll probably do for the children, obviously, won't they? Because Father Christmas has got to come. But I mean, I won't be doing for the kids. And, I've told everybody in my family, please don't send me anything for Christmas because I don't want anything. $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $29, $30, $31, $32, $33, $34, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39, $40, $41, $42, $43, $44. That was a good guess. That was a good guess. I'm right at the right place. Yay! Right at the right place to cast off for the sleeves. Now, usually I have done all of that, a blue heart. Normally I've ordered everything online, I got it all ready. But I thought, well, what's the point? Because I'll have to take it all with me. And then I won't be able to find it when I'm trying to undo my parcel. I thought, oh God, I can't be coping. Because we didn't know when we're moving and we still don't, so it might be December. So I just said, just count me out for Christmas this year. Just count me out. There's plenty of other Christmases, isn't there? And, you know what I mean? It's not the end of the world if you don't get a present, is it? So, there's other years. Cast off 3 stitches at the beginning of the next 2 rows. Decrease at each end of the next 3 rows. Right, okay. Traditional Christmas dinner is usually supposed to be turkey, sprouts, roast potatoes, and whatever other veggies people cook, But we won't be having that this year, I don't think. My daughter and son-in-law tend to like a curry or something for Christmas, but count me out for that. I'll just get myself something for my Christmas dinner if that's what they're doing, if they're having a curry. It depends whether my daughter-in-law cooks or not, because I won't be cooking. I'm useless in the kitchen. I used to do Christmas dinners, yeah. But we never had turkey because we always used to go to my mum's Christmas day. And she always had turkey. Always, always. So we used to have lamb or something on Boxing Day. I think my son-in-law has ham. I'm not a mad fan of ham. It's a bit salty for me. But we shall see. My son, I don't think he likes Christmas pudding. I do. I mean, it doesn't. It's nice to have a traditional Christmas day because it doesn't feel like Christmas Day if you haven't had a blowout, if you know what I mean, eaten far too much and slept for the rest of the day. But no, it doesn't really bother me. Hi, Millie. Oh, you're having a birthday dinner with your 16-year-old and your 3 best friends. Woo! Well, happy birthday to is it a daughter? Yeah, her daughter. Happy birthday to your daughter, yeah. All right, you better go and see if she's okay, Mr. Marsh, yeah. Make sure your wife's still in the land of the living. She's been feeling very dizzy today, Mr. Marsh's wife. So she'd gone to bed, I think. I'm still feeling a bit dizzy, but I'm not going to the chiropractor anymore. No, I'm not here anyway. I might find somebody when I get to Fleetwood. It's not as bad as it was, actually. It's just when I lie down at night, the room goes round and round as if I've been drinking when I haven't. I'm on the casting off. Whee! I haven't done it yet, Connie, but I do. I found the bills, that got all my account numbers on so that I can do it. Yeah. Because that's the first thing they say is, do you know your account number? No. Because I don't usually keep any of the bills or anything like that. So yeah, I need to read the meters and tell them, my final readings before I go, and tell them that I've gone. Because I won't be in charge of anything to do with the electric or anything. I'll leave all that to my son to sort out. I mean, obviously I'll pay my dues towards it, but the furniture's disappeared, Teresa. I'm left with a sofa and a chair. All the units have disappeared. My life is in a cardboard box. I've still got my bed, thankfully. At least I got something to crash into. The pictures will probably be bubble wrapped before next week if I'm still here. I didn't get around to bubble wrapping the pictures. Yeah, the units got sold. They went at the beginning of this week. So that was one thing less to bother about. Yeah, they went to a TV film company. So I might actually see them on TV at one stage. Yeah, I've got my coffee. That's what I was saying. This mug says, today is the first day. It says of the rest of the miserable week or something on the bottom. Yeah. This was my mug from work when I used to work. What's missing at Jan's? Everything's missing. Yeah, everything's missing. That's why I left the picture on the wall. So at least you'd have something to look at. I've still got my picture of Buster on the front room, yeah. Right, I've got to do 3 rows now, decreasing at each end. Right. So we'll do that bit next. 1, 2, 3, because I can't remember whether I've done 1 row, 2 row, or 3 row. I thought I've got another ball. Oh, I did. How was Gigi? He was fine. I looked after him last Monday. And I've got him again this Monday, probably for the last time. His dad's got a new job. So they don't have cover for him on the Monday, but they're going to have to find cover for him because I'm not going to be here. I've not been looking at any of my emails, Jill. They keep sending me from, from Ice Yarns. They keep sending me from all over the place. Yeah, I'm going to miss him as well, Marisa. I'm going to miss my little Gigi. But I will have Poppy, my son's dog. Well, my son and daughter-in-law's dog. I keep saying my son's dog because it's easier to say my son and my daughter-in-law. But obviously it's their dog. So I'll have Poppy to look after. Although I spoil her and I get in trouble. Yeah, I'll miss my little Gigi. I'll miss my little petal. You've got a Joanne's down the street. That's dangerous, isn't it? No, I'm not buying any more wool. In fact, I should be selling it, but buying it, yeah. As I've already said, I'm going to have a big sale on my Etsy shop. How long did I work at the job centre? About 12 years, I think, yeah. Too long. 12 years of being insulted and having my life threatened on a daily basis. What am I making? I'm doing the sleeve of a cardigan I have been knitting for the last 4 years, maybe more. I'm saying conservatively 4 years, could be 5. I did the back, the 2 fronts, even sewed the buttons on, and then I left it. Yeah. Oh, my son tells me off for spoiling her because I make her needy. Yeah. Oh my God, they're awful. They're awful, Miguel. They're really rude. All because you dared ask them if they'd been looking for work. I used to say to them, that's what it's called, job seekers allowance. You get money for looking for work. You don't get money for nothing. But they just give you a load of grief. Where's me effing money? You bitch. I keep saying, I don't pay you your money. Don't look at me. Well, twiddle those things on the computer that you've got to do that releases that gyro to me. I said, I can't do that. I said, you weren't in. You didn't come in. So you don't get your money because you've not been in. You've not proved you've been looking for work. So how can you get your money? You didn't get your money because you didn't come in. Yeah. One woman come in. She said, I can't get my son out of bed and I need the money. I said, well, I'm very sorry, love. I said, but you can't sign on for him. Yeah. Hi, Trish. Hi, Lisa. Yeah. She wants him to know. Yeah, they have to show proof that they're looking for work. Yeah, they don't get money for nothing. But they don't think that they should be looking for work. They just want the dole, as they used to call it, the dole money. What's the topic at the moment? We've been talking about COVID. We've been talking about unemployment, jobs going, all kinds of stuff like that, Trish. Anything but crochet or knitting. We're talking about all things in general today. So there isn't really a topic of tonight. La 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 la. And I've got 2 computer chairs, and neither one of them's comfy. But I've got to decide which is the comfiest because I can only keep one. Because I need to get a new computer chair anyway. So yeah, the usual suspects. Yeah. You've been lurking, have you? Oh dear, your carpal tunnel. Don't worry about it, dear. It was the best thing I ever did. Was have my carpal tunnel done. Well, they can at least write down what they're supposed to be doing, Patricia. Yeah, Miguel's in here. Yes, he is. You say hello to him. I'm sure he will answer you. You're watching ads at the moment, are you? Well, don't get tempted into buying things you don't want. We've got all the Christmas ads on the TV at the moment. You probably have them as well. You know, trying to tempt the kids into wanting stuff you can't afford, you know. I feel so sorry for people who are on a very limited income, you know, and the kids see all these expensive toys like these robot things that cost the earth. You know, it must be very hard. But you have to tell them no because, you know. Hi, Dina. Lots of Black Friday deals, yeah. I suppose there might have been. I mean, Amazon was telling me there was all these deals and stuff like that, but I just didn't bother looking, yeah. You mean if there was ever a single topic, Miguel, you'd be confused? Yeah. I think most of us are all right, except Miguel wasn't feeling too clever earlier on, but I think he's picked up a bit now. You got 100%, I got 100% off as well, Chris, because I didn't buy anything either on Black Friday. I figured if I don't need it on any other day, I don't need it on Black Friday either. You know, I don't want to buy things in the sale if I don't need them. You know, why? Yeah, I mean, I work with some really good colleagues, but it's just that a lot of the people that go to the job centre are just taking the you know what, yeah. You know, they want money for not doing anything at all. I mean, anybody that wants to work and is trying to work and stuff like that, they get all the help that we can. You know, we do help as much as we can. But it's the unfortunately, the majority that don't want to do anything, they still want to get paid. Yeah. Sorry about this, putting the paper in front of my face. I'm just reading what I've got to do next. On the following alternate row, and then on 4 following fourth rows. Oh, God. Honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't have to make things hard. Well, the area that I worked in originally, it was there were second and third generations that never worked, if you know what I mean. So it was very hard. Hard, yeah. Well, I actually bought a load of toilet paper, Miguel, but it wasn't because of the lockdown. I'd actually bought it because it was on offer way before they said we were having this lockdown. So I'm not guilty of hoarding. I'm just guilty of being economical. So I've got loads of toilet paper at the moment, but not because I'm hoarding it. Yeah, it's difficult for everyone, Emma. I haven't worked at the job centre for many, many years, so I don't know how they're coping with um, with the lockdown and the people self-isolating, etc. I don't know. Yeah, well, I've only just run out of the toilet paper I had from the last lockdown, Trish. But it's funny, I didn't buy toilet paper then. I always buy my toilet paper in bulk when it gets low. And each time I've bought it in, then it goes on hoarding, and everybody's going, "Oh, you terrible! Have you not got any?" And I said, "I've got plenty because it's my normal thing is to buy, in bulk. So I've got plenty." Yeah. Well, no, there was two for the price of whatever it was, so that's why I got 2 packs, and they were jumbo packs as well. It's worse in Scotland where Sue is. She can't come down at all. Yeah. Yeah, I buy them in bulk when I need them because I can't be bothered buying little toilet rolls one at once or something like that. One package of 2. It just gets me down. Yes, I've got my snack and I've got my coffee. Although my coffee's gone cold now, I need to pour some more. No, I don't panic buy any food or anything like that, Connie. No, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. I only buy what I need. Hello, Denise. How are you today? No, if you go to the supermarket with an open mind, so long as you don't go with hi Rebecca, as long as you don't go with a list. Yeah, I'm just finishing off something I started about 4 years ago, Denise. Yeah, as long as you don't go in with a list that you've got to have this and you've got to have that, people who do recipes and stuff and plan everything. I just go with an open mind and see what there is, and if there's chicken available, I'll have chicken. If there's meat available, I'll have meat. Whatever there is. If there's neither available and there's eggs, I'll get some eggs. It's just, you have to be fluid, I think, if you, with this lockdown stuff and that. It's just, well, living on my own, I can manage with whatever they've got in. I'll even have baked potatoes if there's. Yeah, I ordered my toilet rolls online as well, Emma. Yeah. Yeah, I just look what's on offer and stuff. Yeah, I've got rice in. I've got other stuff in. I've got some tins in. So I'm okay for the moment. I'm not buying any food in at the moment because we're moving. I don't want to take a load of stuff. What am I making? I'm knitting the sleeves to a cardigan that I started about 4 years back. Yeah. I'm determined to finish these sleeves before I move. So I'm on the second sleeve now, so I'm halfway there. Right, let's do. I'm on every 4 rows now. No, I don't believe in rushing to the supermarket and saying, I want this, I want that, I want the other. My niece does my little bit of shopping, and I only ask for the little bits I want, Yeah, I've got some batteries in, and I've got some candles in. And, I always keep what I call a good store cupboard in. I always have like tins of beans or tins of things in, yeah. You just need your bread and things like that. You can always have toast, can't you, with the cheese on it or beans on it or whatever. Hi, Marcel. Is it Marshall? Marcel? Whatever. Don't know. Sorry. Well, I certainly don't need to buy any yarn. There's no shortage in my house. Well, there is at the moment. There's no yarn in my house at the moment. Yeah. It's all been packed away now, every bit of it. I gave my friend that came today, I gave her the last of the oddments of black that I'd found in the garage. So she took those away with her. And my other friend took all the oddments of different colours because her daughter crochets. So she took all the bits and pieces, part balls and stuff. So I've got no wool in the house except this. That's all I've got. I'll have about 4 balls left over, so if needs must, I can knit a hat. I've got way too much, Trish. It's just not here. Yeah. No, I usually start about this time buying a little extra food, for Christmas. A little bit of, the treaty stuff you don't normally buy, like, the chocolate biscuits and things that you don't normally get. But this year, no, I'm not doing it because, I'm moving. I'll let my daughter-in-law. Yeah, Pringles. I don't normally buy Pringles, yeah. They're usually too expensive for me. I gave away all my scraps. I gave them all away and they're being used for charity. So although I haven't done anything for charity myself, I don't feel too bad about it because I've given everything away. It's being used for charity and stuff. So to me, I have donated to charity. But I haven't got the patience to sit and crochet blankets. Sorry and all that, but I'll give people the wool so they can crochet blankets for charity. And that's what I did with all my oddments. I had bags upon bags upon bags, part balls, 3/4 balls and everything. Gave them all away. All gone. They've all left the building. No, I bought no chocolate in. I bought no chocolate biscuits. I bought nothing. No, I haven't been in any. Our thrift stores are tiny. They're like little tiny shops. So I haven't been in any of them since all of this COVID stuff because they're not big open spaces. They're little. Yeah. Yeah, my friend does knits blankets and crochets blankets for charity. So I gave her all my oddments. Yeah. No, I'm still here, Valerie. Yeah. Keep hoping next week, but we don't know yet. Oh, your internet's playing up. Well, it's not as bad as mine. Mine cut out altogether last week. I was talking to myself. I thought I'd just frozen, but yeah, chocolate biscuits. I do buy them for Christmas, but obviously I haven't bought any. And I haven't bought any cake for Tony when he comes next week. Mandy, I've got to go to the post office. I can always call in and buy some cake for him. I always find him cake and a coffee. I don't eat it myself, but I always make sure I have a bit of cake in for him. So, yeah, I'm going to have the crisps in a minute and pour myself another coffee because I can feel myself getting thirsty. I'm getting a bit fed up of this knitting because it's hurting my shoulder. I'm knitting the second sleeve to a very, very long work in progress. So I'm actually on the top shaping of the second sleeve, so that's yay! Whoopee! It may leave the building. Yeah, well, it may leave the building on my back because I'm needing it because I've packed everything. So it'll be another cardigan for me to wear before I go. You've got to stand 12 inches from the router or it cuts out. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I thought mine was cutting out there. I'm bored with this knitting now. I can crochet for hours, but with knitting I get fed up after a while because it hurts my shoulders and it hurts everything. So, end of. I've not far to go now. I think these sleeves are too long for me anyway, so I have to turn them up. What's a chocolate biscuit? It's a biscuit, a cookie, as you would call it, with chocolate on it. We call it a biscuit. You call them a cookie. Where am I going? I'm going to Fleetwood by the coast. Oh, by the seaside. Yeah, we don't call them, well, people got very American over here suddenly. Some people do call them a cookie over here. But that's only because we've watched too many American movies. They're biscuits. It always used to confuse me when you said you had your biscuits with gravy. And I'm thinking, huh? How can you dunk a biscuit in gravy? Your biscuits are more like what we would call a scone, yeah. But we don't have them with gravy or whatever. I was bored with housework about 1920. No, not 1925, about 1952. I was bored with housework. I've never been, what's to call that woman who loves cleaning. I've never been one of them. I'll probably go to the market when it's up and running yet. Oh, give over with me clock. I thought about you this afternoon because I found this massive big silver alarm clock with bells on the top. I was going to wind it up and wind you up tonight, but I threw it away. Now that really did tick. It was tick, tock, tick. It used to keep me awake. That's why I got rid of it. Yeah, the biscuits to us. We buy biscuits. I mean, maybe now if we went into the supermarket and asked for cookies, they might know what we meant, but not really until recently. Would anybody know what we were talking about? We said any cookies. We'd be saying what? No, I never understood when I was reading novels that were in America what a biscuit was. Why people were eating these biscuits and gravy. I'm like, what the heck? I should not eat crisps because of carbohydrate and I'm diabetic, yeah. 15 bean soup. Is that 15 different kinds of beans or just 15 beans? Different kinds of, I didn't think there was 15 kinds of beans. No, I didn't know there was 15 kinds of beans. I knew there was about 10 different kinds of beans, but 15 different kinds of beans. Dried beans in the bag. I just got to say, how do you have to buy 15 different kinds of beans? Yeah, they call them chips, don't they? Whereas we call chips is like, well, they're not French fries, because French fries are thin little things. We call our chips big fat chips, yeah. I don't know whether you have big fat chips. Yeah, chips are hot chips, yeah. They are in the UK. Hi, Magali. Jojo's. Now we have chunky chips and we have chips, but none of them are crisps. Yeah, if you came to England and asked for chips, you'd get a big bag of hot potatoes. If you went to the supermarket and asked for chips, they'd show you the frozen aisle. I've got more used to American terminology now since I've been on YouTube. Fritos, I don't know. Don't know what Fritos. We maybe have Fritos, I don't know. I'm very boring with the crisps. I only like plain ones. We may have corn chips, I don't know. I don't eat them, so I wouldn't know crisps. I don't like Doritos, are they? I don't like them. Everything in America seems to be made with corn. Potato wedges is completely different over here. Yeah, no, we don't have JoJo. To us, potato wedges are different. They're a different shape altogether. Chips are like rectangular. Wedges are more of a triangular shape, whereas a chip is completely rectangular. Like French fries, only much fatter. No, we don't batter our chips at all. Just fried. No, lollies to us are on a stick. Why would there be sugar in mayonnaise? Yeah, our wedges are thick triangular things. You put sugar in all sorts, don't you? Well, we don't over here. I really do not like soy. I don't like soy products. I don't like soya meat. Don't like soy anything. No. I'd rather be completely vegetarian and not have any pretend meat. Yeah, we have potato wedges, but they're like triangle shapes. Yeah. I hate soya when they stick it in, make a pie with it, and this was supposed to think it's meat, and it's ugh. I'd rather not have pretend meat, yeah. If I was a vegetarian, I wouldn't want fake sausages and fake meat, all made with soya. I try not to eat too much sugar, but I really don't like. I can taste soy. If you sneak a bit of something soy in my dinner, I know, because it back tastes on me. I don't always taste it when I'm eating it, but boy, I can tell you I've eaten soy when I've finished. Like, oh, I had to do a taste test with some yogurty stuff at one time. I took a spoonful. I went, "This isn't milk." I said, "This is soya milk." And she went, "How can you tell?" I went, "I can tell immediately." I said, "No, I don't like it." I said, "You put soy milk in this." She goes, "Well, yeah, you're right." And I said, "Yeah, no." She said, "You're the only one who's spotted it. Everybody else has said it was nice," because it was like not labelled. You had to do this taste test. And I picked it out as being, soya. I've not had miso soup, I don't know. Oh, the tap water in the UK, yeah. Ours isn't particularly brilliant where I am. And yeah, it's not, it's soft water, it's not hard water. I don't understand what plant-based burgers are and sausages. I mean, what do they put in them? Spinach, Yeah, down south, I mean, it ruins their toilets and their baths and everything. Yeah, you're not supposed to give soy to dogs, are you? Is it poisonous to dogs or something, soy? Soya. I know I read somewhere about it being dangerous for animals. Yeah, if I was going to be a vegetarian, which I'm not, but I would stay with, like mushrooms, lentils, stuff like that. I wouldn't want, bean burgers or whatever. I wouldn't want any fake meat, any tofu and stuff. I once tried tofu. God, it was disgusting. Absolutely. The bean curd, as they call it, yeah. Yeah, tofu's... They say you can flavour it with this and flavour it with that, but I'm sorry, it still tastes like tofu. It still doesn't taste that. Oh, he's had a reprieve, has he? Good show. Are you sure you can't sell him without having to sell him for meat? Are you sure nobody wants him? How is Susu? Is absolutely doing fine. She's a bit peed off because she's like on lockdown in Scotland. She can't even visit her family or anything. She would have come down to see me before I moved, but she just can't. They're on a worse lockdown than we are. Yeah. Because I've got these magazines for her. She's supposed to be sending her daughter for them. I hope her daughter arrives soon, because I don't want to take them and then her pick them up later, because my son will go potty. Because there's 3 big boxes, dead heavy boxes full of magazines for her. Crochet magazines, by the way. Oh, you're going to cut an apple up? I've got some apples, but they've gone a bit soft, so I might stew them, for an after, like a pudding or whatever you want to call it. I might stew them, not throwing them away just because they've gone a bit soft. I don't like eating them when, just eating them when they're gone a bit soggy. I don't make apple pie or anything, so I'll just stew them, I think. Just the sweet, so I don't need to add any sugar or anything. Just put a drop of water in and... Yeah, don't send him for meat. I'm sure he's got more life in him yet, yeah. Oh, yeah, she hasn't, has she, Irish Mary? No, no. No, she hasn't. Yeah. Yeah, sell him. Don't sell him for meat. Just sell him. If he's still, functional, like somebody might want him for their cows who doesn't have a bull. Sell who? Her bull. She needs to sell her bull. But what will you do when you want more babies? Will you buy a new bull or will you just artificially inseminate? Oh, he's dangerous, is he? He's got a bit of a mood on him, has he? Yeah, but if he's fixed, then there's no point in keeping him, is there? Because he won't be doing his job. He'd only be a pet, wouldn't he, if he got fixed? I mean, that's his job, isn't it? To go with the cows, yeah. Make babies. I used to bake a lot of cakes, but now I'm on my own, I don't bake at all because, I'm diabetic anyway, so I shouldn't be making things. Although I used to make flapjacks because they've got oats in and they're like a slow release if you're diabetic. Yeah, I didn't want you to keep him for a pet, Jill. I just thought he would be useful, if you know what I mean. If he had all his faculties. Useful to somebody else who had cows. I could never be a farmer because I'd give everything a name. All the sheep and everything and all have names. I used to go mad when my uncle used to kill one of the chickens, because it wasn't, laying any eggs. He used to kill it off, and we used to have boiling fowl, as he used to call it, because it wasn't chicken, because it wasn't as tender. But it was, boiling fowl. You used to make pies with it or stews with it. Had a different taste than chicken. But it's better than wasting. Better than wasting the chickens. Unfortunately, I never gave any of the chickens names. There was too many of them, so I never noticed when Mum went missing. I just noticed we had chicken stew, that's all. But even then I didn't twig when I was young. Didn't twig it was one of our chickens. I used to think they got it from the butchers. Yeah. All of yours have, I couldn't part with them if they had names. I couldn't send Daisy off to be slaughtered. I'd be like, oh. Yeah, if I had to take them to be sold, I'd like to think they were going somewhere else and not going to the slaughterhouse. You could be pre-diabetic, crossing around New Zealand. I used to eat a chocolate bar and fall asleep, and that's how they diagnosed that I was diabetic, because it was like a sugar rush and it used to make me go to sleep. My levels are up the wall. I need to be better. Stop being naughty. Although I've got a whisper bar. My levels are chronic, honestly. That and my kidney function. Because I don't drink enough water. Naughty, naughty me, but I cannot like water. I don't like water. He's fence jumping. Gosh. Why is he jumping fences? Because there's cows in another field or something like that. Oh, I wouldn't have wanted 6 kids. Oh, my goodness me, no. I wanted a couple. But I only got one. Okie dokie, Jill. No, I would have liked 2 kids, but I never wanted any more than 2. I was never one for a big family. But that wasn't the way of the world. One was all I got. He was a handful, so I sometimes say, God knows what he was doing, only giving me 1 kid. Because I didn't have the patience. I wasn't a rotten mum, it's just I didn't have time to have more. Mad Mimi. Yeah. You wanted 12. My mum was one of 16, so she only ever wanted 2. Actually, I think she only wanted 1. I think I was a mistake. Because she was not very well with my brother. And, they were all, babies were delivered at home back in the day, and she had a breech birth. And she was in labour for days, and she had a real load of trouble with my brother. So I don't think she actually wanted a little kid. I think I was the product of, my dad getting over enthusiastic when the war ended. Well, before the war ended, but, when they knew it was on the end. Yeah, I'm an auntie to an Abby, funnily enough. Well, great auntie. Yeah, my niece has got 2 kiddies, so I suppose I'm a great auntie. I don't see them much, so I don't hear them screaming, so I'm okay with that. But Abby was a right mummy's girl. She wouldn't be passed around as a baby. She was, screamed the place down if anybody but her mum had her. Even grandma. My son was happy to go to anybody but me. He was like past the parcel. He was such a good baby. Except when it came to sleep. But as far as going to anybody, would he go to anybody? As soon as anybody held their arms out, he was there. He was there. Go anywhere with anybody. You couldn't leave him a minute because he'd been off with the first stranger that came and said, "Hello, Ian." Off he went. I had to really keep my eye on him. He was so trusting. I think what put my mum off was she was one of the eldest of 16. So she kind of had to bring all the little ones up. So I think that put her off being a mum. No, me and my dad were alike. I wasn't like my mum at all. I was like my mum in the fact that she was very crafty and she always did things craft-wise. But then so were my aunties on my dad's side. I think I learned more crafting from my aunties on my dad's side than I did from my mum's. My mum was always very, very busy. Busy, busy, busy. She was always busy working, busy everything. So it was my aunties really that had more time for me. North Pole, that's too cold for me. There's me thinking Fleetwood and windy. It's a bit cold for me. Hi, Christina. No, Alaska sounds cold. I mean, what's it went to Alaska, didn't she? That friend of Zizi's. Oh, I'm terrible with names. I can't remember. She does videos. She went to live in Alaska. Seta, that's the one. I mean, she went from where it was really, really hot, didn't she? Up to Alaska for some strange reason. And then there's that other lady who lives up in Alaska, the one who does all the exercise videos at the minute. She crochets. But at the moment, she's doing all these running machines and stuff like that, trying to get her weight down. We used to have a guy came on here, didn't we, that used to live in Alaska. He hasn't been on for a long time. My aunts work in the shops. No, one of my aunts had her own shop. No, none of my aunties worked in the shops. I'm tempting you, by eating my chocolate bar. You're going to bed? Okay, Blue Heart. Well, thanks for joining us. Well, my auntie had a wool shop long before we did. Alaska gets hot. I wouldn't have thought so. I always think Alaska's been freezing cold. Snow. I'd like to live where it was warm, but not where it was hot. If it was really hot, I wouldn't like it. But I'd like to live somewhere that had a more even climate, you know, it was more warm. Purely because of my arthritis, because my arthritis is a lot better when it's warmer. I have to wear fingerless gloves when it's cold because I can't stand my wrists and arms being cold. In fact, I'm going a bit cold again now. You wanted 4 but ended up with 2. I wanted 2 and ended up with 1, so we don't always get what we want, do we, Patricia? No, I think, well, Mr. Marsh went because he heard his wife knocking about upstairs and she's not been very well. She's gone to bed because she was poorly and dizzy. So he probably went upstairs to see that she was okay. Nathan was around before, but he had his sons with him. Isaac went off. Shad's gone to take the dog a walk. And I think that's it. No Trevor. Well, I think Florida would be too hot for me. I think Texas would, or some places like that. I'd just like something, you know, more Mediterranean. You know, sort of that even temperature. Not too hot, not too cold. I think that's where I was meant to be born. Somewhere warm. You know, France, Spain. America's too hot and places like that. Obviously the desert. Wouldn't like to live there. England's just a little bit cold and wet for me. It's beautiful places, some beautiful places in England. Same with Ireland. Ireland's very sort of wet, isn't it? Yeah. No, Texas has always struck me as being like too hot and deserty. No, I would like Europe, I think, is where I think I should have been. South of France, Spain, Italy. Yeah, the Mediterranean, yeah. Somewhere like that. Or even Greece. Greece is nice. But it's a bit chilly over here for me. Never used to think that when I was younger. It never bothered me at all, but now. Yeah. I feel the cold so much more now than I ever did. I think a lot of it is to do with me being diabetic. You know, you can't control your temperature. My feet are always freezing. My feet. Yeah, I've not jumped on the bandwagon with the pocket show because I'm not really making anything for the shop at the minute. And I don't really want a pocket shawl for myself because they're not really warm enough around the back. They're not wide enough. I prefer a shawl that's like wide around the back, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people retire to Spain. I've got a friend who used to live around the corner. He's lived in Spain for the last, God knows how many years. My son lived there for 4 years. He lived in Spain. Oh, 110, no, that'd be too much. I like about 80. 70 to 80 is nice. But when you get like, I think it's about 60 over here, something like that. Yeah, it's like, what is it you're supposed to put in? Turmeric or something, yeah. You're so ready to watch falling snow? Oh, God, no. Please, no. But at least I don't have hills to contend with if it snows. It's all flat, so. What is 80 in centigrade? I really don't know. Anybody know what 80 Fahrenheit is in centigrade? Because I'm 70 to 80 Fahrenheit I'm talking about. I have no idea what it is in centigrade. I don't work in centigrade. It doesn't agree with me. Although when I look up the temperature on the phone and that, it always tells me centigrade. And I have no idea whether that's hot or cold. Four-year drought? Oh, God, we're half an hour drought over here. Half an hour with no rain over here, and we're all on water, what do you call it? Water lockdown. God, Roxy's got a video up. Yeah. Weather. No, it's in centigrade, mine. Oh no, it's not. It's in Fahrenheit. It's 45 degrees Fahrenheit here. So, would you think that was cold, or what would you think that was over there? It's probably cold to you in Texas, isn't it? That. Yeah, the high of today was 53. Tomorrow it's intermittent clouds and its average is 45 degrees. Not very warm, is it? Oh well. Jumping Frog Dream Creations is going to be live between 10 and 11 tonight, if anybody's interested, whoever Jumping Frog Creations is. Well, we're not into winter yet, Marie, so we're only in autumn. So it could get colder. I've gone chilly. I'm going to have to put my jacket on again. Oh. I'll put my fleece on and then it'll be too warm. Oh, that's better. Oh, I can feel myself thawing. It's lovely. Oh. Isn't it nice when you put something on that's warm when you're freezing? It's really good fleece, this actually. It's really thick. The only trouble with being black is it shows every hair on it. But I bought it especially for Fleet because I knew it's going to be cold. And I wash my cozy toes. It's like a big thing I put my feet in and zip it up the side. So I'm warm when I'm on my scooter. Jumping Frog is Crystal. Oh, well, yeah. Well, hello, Claptrap from Hastings. And what is the weather like in Hastings? Oh, that's better. I feel warm already. Something about comforting. 53. We're only on 47 at the moment, Miguel. I don't know what that is in foreign. In centigrade. I can't do conversions. I only work in Fahrenheit. I can't look it up because it makes all my live go slow. She lost over £100. Yeah, God rocks. I do. What temperature is it again? 47 degrees. That's what it is at the moment. No, 53 was the high, but we didn't have it. So yeah, 7 or 8 degrees C, Miguel. It wasn't 53, it was 47. Miguel's saying 53, but it wasn't, it was 47. When you say 7 degrees C, that sounds freezing. No, if it was 53, it would be 11 degrees, but it wasn't 53, Miguel. It was 47, which is about 7 or 8 degrees, yeah. Depends if you're working in Fahrenheit or if you're working in centigrade, Miguel. 7 or 8 degrees centigrade if you're in centigrade. And it was 53, no, it was 47 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, Trish. So that's why I'm shivering. Because it's cold. We have occasionally had 100 degrees F over here. Occasionally. But mostly our high is about 80 to 85 or something. We do occasionally get days where it's 80. But today it was 47, Miguel. So I don't know what you'd call that, winter. What would you call 47 degrees F, Miguel? Winter. Freezing. What would you call it? I don't even know if you get 47 degrees over there. Yeah. I don't do really hot. You're confused. Your 80 degrees must be Fahrenheit. Yeah. So if you're on Fahrenheit, then I'm 47. Yeah. If it was 80 degrees centigrade, you would have boiled. You would be dead by now if it was 80 degrees centigrade. I think Miguel's working in Fahrenheit. And so am I. I don't think he comprehends what 47 degrees is. He's probably never been 47 degrees in all his life. Unless he's been somewhere really cold. So would you call that cold, Marisa? Yeah. Miguel, would you call 47 degrees F cold? Because that's what it is today here. I'm sure Miguel must be in Fahrenheit to be saying he's 80 degrees. It can't be in centigrade. Well, I'm in Fahrenheit too. Miguel gets easily confused. It's a bit cold. I've got my fleece on in the house. It is a bit cold, yeah. You're going off to Dreamland, Marisa. Well, thank you for your company. We'll see you all soon. I think Florida would be all right for a holiday. I think it would be too hot. 10 below zero now. The US uses Fahrenheit, so do I. But over here in the UK, a lot of people use centigrade. I think I would have thrown you out if you left poopy underwear on the table. I'm sorry. Whether you're transgender or not, it's just not acceptable leaving dirty underwear on the table. What should you do? You should behave yourself and not leave your underwear lying around. That's my... I don't judge you. I'm telling you not to leave your dirty underwear lying around. I'm not judging you. I don't care if you're a man, a woman, or a squirrel, but you still shouldn't leave your underwear lying around. Am I British? Yes, I am. Yes. The only thing that goes on a table is food. Nothing else. Because it's unhygienic. Oh, whistle, whistle. Somebody whistle. That's not nice. You're just not welcome in here. I'm sorry, but it's unacceptable behaviour. We don't want to hear what you've got to say if you've got to talk like that. I'm sorry, dear, but you're going to have to go. We do not want that kind of language on here. That's just not nice at all. Not nice language. gone. The poker nose. Woo. I thought you were going to say Pocahontas then. The poker nose. And he said to me, do you want this map of the US? I went, don't throw it away. I said, I don't know where anybody lives if you throw that away. So it's rolled up somewhere. Oh, you didn't miss much. You just missed somebody being disgusting, that's all. So you didn't miss a lot. But we banished them. And then my daughter-in-law said, oh, we need to have a lean-to, then we can hang the washing out when it's cold. When it's raining. I thought, oh, I'm not hanging my washing out when it's raining. You can hang yours out if you feel like it, but I'm not. Mine's going in the tumble dryer. Don't mind hanging it out when it's sunny. But when it looks like rain, not hanging it out. Autumn's amazing. Yeah, the colours are amazing, but it's cold. I'd rather have green, spring, summer. The colours of autumn are beautiful, I'll give you that, they really are, but it's cold. Oh, somebody whizzed something on there, I don't know what it says. My apologies, something or other, I don't know. I can't see, don't stay on long enough for me to read it. So whoever was apologising, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. It went poof, gone. Oh, Connie, you're going to bed, right? Okay, good night, Connie. Oh, I don't like winter. I like to look at it. It's very sweet when it snows and it's nice to look at. But no, I don't like cold. Hi, Lydia. No, I'm a cold-blooded person. Good evening, Sina. Well, you're not that late, Lydia. You're a bit later than usual, but... No, I don't like wind. I like being in bed and listening to the wind, or especially listening to the rain bashing on the window. I can sleep, funnily enough. When my mum had a caravan, or a trailer, as you call them in America, I used to love, lying in bed listening to the rain bashing on the flat roof. I quite like that, but I don't like being out in it, of course. Oh, good night, Rebecca. 47 degrees is cool to you. No, it's cold to me. Your neighbour didn't mow today. Well, I imagine he didn't. He mowed it down to the ground last week. How do I like my new place? Well, I don't know. I'm not there yet. Keep hoping next week or the week after. We haven't got our exact date yet. They're still faffing about with some details. So I'm packed up near enough, ready for off, but... Night, Rebecca. My life is in a cardboard box, or several, I should say. I've still got to sort out upstairs tomorrow. I've got to sort out my clothes and stuff. put my laundry away and sort out what I need and what I can pack. I need to do some ironing actually, but I think I packed the iron. A bit awkward, isn't it, to do some ironing when you've packed your iron? Yeah, you could hear more mowing, but it won't be. Yeah, because they'll have to keep the lawn down, won't they? The field down. The neighbours are on it. Just hope we don't get noisy neighbours. I hope we don't have noisy neighbours when we move. But we might be the noisy neighbours. They might be sad we've gone and lived there. You know, with the dog and the motorbikes and everything. They might be thinking, oh my God, what's moved in here? Noisy sods. There'll still be more noise, Miguel. We've got 3 or 4 mobile homes over there. Yeah, I know, that's why we banned him off the channel, Patricia. That was really disgusting. Yeah, 3 or 4 mobile homes means 3 or 4 cars, or even 8 cars. Kids may be running around, dogs barking. I hate to tell you this, Miguel, but it's going to get more noisy. Probably won't be single people moving in. There'll probably be families. I'll tell you who's missing tonight. That John from Ireland, he's missing tonight, isn't he? As well as Trevor. Oh, my heating's kicked on now. It must be cold. I can hear the boiler kicking in. The boiler always seems to kick in when it's like time to go to bed, and then the house is hot just when it shouldn't be, if you know what I'm saying. I don't have a timer on my boiler. I just have it working off the thermostat. So when the thermostat dips too low, it kicks itself on. But I do turn the thermostat down when I go to bed because I don't like it hot. These messages just keep flashing on and flashing off again. And I can't read them because they're too quick. I was listening to Alan Jackson while I was waiting for put my makeup on tonight. Alan Jackson and Garth Brooks. I like listening to some of their stuff. You doubt the troll wears underwear. I don't wish to know whether he does or he doesn't, Miguel. He's gone now, thank goodness. Or she, or whatever it was. It was gone. Juanita is live. She Spins is live. I would be too cold if I didn't wear underwear. Yeah, I like Garth Brooks. I don't like some country and western, you know, the ones where it's always the dog's died or his wife's left him and stuff like that. I don't like all of that kind of country and western. I like the more upbeat, the more upbeat ones. I don't like the ones where everybody's died. Was that an organ? Whose organ? The noise you heard was me getting a message. That was what you heard. My hello motor hasn't sounded tonight. Nobody loves me. Hello motor. So that's strange. You just go. That's my phone. I'm going to get a new phone when I get some money. Definitely going to get a new phone. This phone's busted. Oh, Denise has got a video up. And DOY Life has got a video as well. See, I'm telling you all what the videos are up, aren't I? No, I've got one by Alan Jackson that I think I got the other day. Where's he gone? I've packed everything. I've only got 4. I've got the Christians. I like the Christians. And I've got, Ed Sheeran. And then I've got 2 by Alan Jackson. Well, that's Blake Shelton. I like him as well. I've got Alan Jackson's Greatest Creation and Alan Jackson 34 number 1s. So I've just got the 5. Just got the 5 LPs. All the others are packed. Oh, I need to light another of my incense sticks. Denise said to me, "You've got a lot of incense sticks." I thought, you don't know, I had a massive big pile of them in the garage. Once again, I bought them in bulk. If there's an offer that says like 60 incense sticks for so much. Right, where are we going now? Hello, Amelia. Thank you. Where's the person in here from Georgia? Don't know. Don't know who that is, Miguel. Who is in here from Georgia? Miguel wishes to know. Speak up. Speak up. Anybody here from Georgia? Speak up. Oh, thank you, Denisha. I didn't even know there was a person in here from Georgia, Miguel. Please put Miguel out of his misery and say that there's somebody here from Georgia. Nobody's speaking up, Miguel. Are you sure you saw somebody from Georgia? Chris is always cooking something nice. It's a wonder you're not, Miguel. Minnie. Sorry about that, folks. It's locked. It has a habit of doing that. Very naughty habit of doing that. Oh, you're cooking your back on the heating. Mine are all packed away, actually. Oh, actually, I think I've got one left out. One massaging thing for my back. refried beans and cheese. That would give me terrific heartburn, refried beans. If I eat anything too, I get terrific heartburn. Oh, hot sauce. Gosh, I would have that. Anything too spicy and I get tremendous heartburn. Can't cope. I need to get my medication sorted out before I leave. Don't want to be running out when I haven't got a doctor, do I? Not that they'll give me any more antidepressants. I had to beg and plead and whatnot for them last time. Move Day is a movable feast at the moment, Trish. I'm getting fed up of waiting. There's always something that happens. Just when we think we're off, then they find something else, and then it's another little detail that has to be sorted out before we can go anywhere. And I'm just getting fed up now. My life's in a cardboard box, and I don't know where I'm going. Well, I know where I'm going, but I don't know when. So I'm getting really cheesed off at the moment. I'm failing to get excited anymore. I just feel like I've got can't find anything, can't do anything. Everything's in a box. Ugh. Oh. Sorted out all my pills. Millie said, shall I sort out that box for you? I said, you can't sort out the box for me. I said, they're all what I'm taking. She goes, oh, all of them. Yeah, all of them. These are all my things I'm taking. Wish I didn't have to take them, but I do. What are those? No idea. Some I found in my handbag. I'm just finding all my pills, just ignore me. Lining them all up before I run out of coffee. I hope nobody calls in the morning. I don't think I'm expecting anybody. Although my cousin might call, because I asked him, did he want my mum's? She had some of that choking, is it called? You know, what do you call it? This stuff, it's called choking. And I asked him, did he want it all? Because he really loved my mum. So he said, yes, he did. Yes, he did. So, yeah, I'll drink some water with it to Sina. Oh, gosh. Sick of these. I don't know what we'll have in our garden. We've got a greenhouse in this new garden we're going to. So I don't know what my daughter-in-law will be the green fingers, because I am not. So whatever she wants to put in. I think there's grapevines in the greenhouse at the moment. Right, that's all of them reached out now. So she'll be putting some things in the greenhouse, no doubt. I'm only good for things like lettuce. I'm all right with lettuce. Can't go wrong with lettuce, can you? Tomatoes, I was all right with them one year, and the next year they all went black. Got some kind of a rot. I grew some peas, I grew some beans. Sprouts didn't do well. Yeah. Courgettes didn't do well, really. I got a few. But as I say, that won't be my department. Oh, I grew spring onions, yeah. They didn't grow very big, though. They were tasty, though. Yeah, the green onions, the long, thin green onions, yeah. Hi, Mia. I wasn't very successful with carrots. I think my ground was too hard. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm getting fed up packing everything away and not moving. But apart from that, I'm fine. I'm just taking all my pills. Horrible. Moving soon, I wish. I still haven't got a date. I'm ready, poised, ready for action, but no date yet. It's very frustrating. But we'll get through it, hey ho. Miguel's on, yes. Miguel's around. Come on, Miguel. Mia's saying hello to you. He's probably confused as usual. Come on, Miguel. Come out, wherever you are. He's not going to put the hens away, has he? He was talking about planting onions a minute ago, so I know he's around, Miguel. Oh, he's here. He's here. He's responded to his hello. Nathan was on, but I don't think he is at the minute. He's got the boys with him, I think, today. He did come in and say hello. Yeah. All right, Patricia, I'm sorry your back's giving you fits. You and Chris as well. Chris's back's giving him jip as well. We'll see you next week, Patricia. I will no doubt still be here. Jill will not have to step into the breach, I don't think, next Saturday, but you may do the week after. You never know. Keep your fingers crossed, Jill. Let her go. Jill has been authorised to be my deputy. My deputy dog. You remember that cartoon, Deputy Dog? Was it? Who else was on it besides Deputy Dog? Oh, my brain's not what it was. He wasn't the main character, was he, Deputy Dog? Yeah, I used to love Deputy Dog. I can't remember what the rest of it was. Oh, do you know my brain's... I used to watch it all the time. My brain's not what it was. My niece was saying that her brain wasn't what it was, and I'm thinking, my God, she's like 30 years younger than me. I don't think any of us are going anywhere, Mia. It's been that kind of a year, hasn't it? Very, very confusing year, as Miguel would say. None of us have been able to go anywhere. None of us have been able to do anything. been a sort of, I wouldn't say a boring year, but it's not been the best, has it? Right, you're bowing out, are you, Trish? Well, have a good night's sleep and we shall see you all next week. Bye now, Trish. Yeah, I can find it's just a funny year, isn't it, Mia? None of us have been exactly what you call hunky-dory and happy, have we? You've got to make the best of things, but it's just not right, is it? I wonder if we'll ever be right again. Oh, you can't think that, though, can you? You've got to think it's going to be great. It was too depressing to think it was going to go on and on and on. Yet there doesn't seem to be an end to any of it. You know, if you knew, like, oh, January, it's all going to be finished and we're all going to be back to normal again. Yeah, I can't remember what the programme was called, Sina. I'm sure it wasn't called Deputy Dog. Oh, you're taking me to the dumpster? Yeah, well, put me in it, will you, for goodness sake? My niece took half my house again. She took a big carload again. You wouldn't think I'd have that much rubbish, would you? But I did. Terry Tunes, was it? Is that what it was? See? Yeah. Arian used to watch cartoons when he was little. He used to love them. So I sort of used to watch them by... Oh, the Varmints, Musky Muskrat, Moly Mole. Yeah, I've got a house, Mia. I'm just waiting to move into it. I've got everything packed up. That's what you can see. There's absolutely nothing behind me. I'm living in a blank space. I just feel like my life's gone. Whatever could be sold has been sold. Whatever hasn't been sold has been packed up. Whatever was thought to be unnecessary has gone to the tip. So, yeah. Yeah, the Looney Tunes, yeah. Yeah, I was excited at first, Mia, but it sort of worn off me a bit now. I'll be glad when we go. You know, you have that feeling when it goes on and on and on that you're never going to get anywhere. It's a bit like COVID, really, isn't it? Going on and on and on. I think the thing is why people are not taking it as seriously. I think they're all getting fed up. It's not that they're not thinking about getting COVID. I think they're just getting fed up. People are just getting fed up. I mean, I wear my mask. I am getting fed up of wearing a mask, but I mean, I still wear it. Where's your glasses? I have no idea, Miguel. Try looking on top of your fridge where the potatoes were. Miguel always loses something. Every week he loses something. So, you know, it's quite normal, people, that Miguel loses something. Are they on top of your head? Try looking there first. Or where you were last. Are they in the kitchen, the bathroom? Where were you last? Not in the hen house, are they? Did you have them on when you put the hens away? Arian's like that with his glasses. He puts them down and he's going, can't find my glasses. And Trish is going, they're there. The other day it was, where's my car keys? Where's my car keys? And some of you, what's my latest project? Well, I'm trying to finish off this cardigan. I'm on the last sleeve, which I've been doing for about 4 or 5 years. I was determined to finish it before I moved. So all being well, I should have it finished tomorrow. And then I've got no yarn, nothing. So I'll just have to read a book until I move. I've got 2 books that I've got to read. And I treated myself to a puzzle book that I'm going to put in my handbag. You know, those word search things. So I thought, when I get there, if I can't find anything to do or anything to read or anything, at least I can get a pen and do my word search, because I'm not one for just goggling at the TV. What am I reading? Oh, it's a weird book. It's a mystery, but it's written by, the children. It's the children that are solving this mystery. So I didn't realise it was that when I bought it, but yeah. And I'm still reading Gerald Durrell, the Durrell family. Still reading that. I sort of put that down and lost where I was up to with the Durrells. So I've got that to read yet. Raglan. Lisa's crochet. Yeah, there's quite a few people put crochet videos up. I'm about a year behind now with everybody's videos. Denise has got a new video up as well. Yeah, you looked all over for the potatoes. I bet they'd grown little roots, haven't they, by the time you found them? Did you find your glasses yet? Or are you squinting at the world? My favourite is the phone. I mean, I use the house phone sometimes to ring the mobile, so it rings and I know where it is. But when I move, I'm not going to have a house phone, so I'm going to be asking somebody else in the house, can you ring my number while I find the phone? So I should crochet a little bag thing and hang it around my neck, and walk around with it around my neck like a necklace. Then I wouldn't lose it the same. I don't know. My dog dug a hole almost to Australia, and then my son's dog came and almost finished off the hole. My dog actually fell into the hole. It was that deep. It's just a digging instinct with some dogs. They just have to dig. Yeah, I've got to know. I've got that many pairs of glasses all around the house. I've got glasses. In fact, my niece gathered them all up and said, will you decide which one of these glasses you want to keep? And I went, no, I need them all, because I have one in the bathroom. I have one in the kitchen for reading labels with. I have one in here on my desk with the computers. I've got one in the front room, one in my handbag. I can't have one pair of glasses. I've got to have glasses everywhere, because I can never find them. I don't know whether Miguel's found his glasses or not. Some people only have one pair. They manage not to lose them. I have them everywhere. Each time I change my prescription, I keep the others, yeah. So they're just like. Then I've got my magnifying glasses that I use for craft work. Oh, you found your glasses, have you? Where were you, Miguel? Where did you put these? Mm. Oh, that will not go down. Oh. When tablets don't have a coating on, I can't swallow them. Oh, God, that was awful. They're just like chalky. And they don't swallow. Where did you find your glasses, Miguel? Come on. Where did you find them? Where did you put them? In the fridge? Or where did you put them this time? I know I've dribbled juice all down my bosom. Oh, I hate it when they get stuck, there, and you. Ugh. And they always taste vile, don't they? The ones that don't have coating on them. Oh, I'm not in the Heimlich, yeah. I don't mind if they're like that. They've got sort of like a shiny coat. But the one I just swallowed didn't have that, and it just stuck. Oh, that is vile. You wish you could paint them with something to make them slide down or crush them up and put them in milk or something. Come on, Miguel, where did you find your glasses? We want to know where you found your glasses. Now, I wear glasses for reading. I don't wear glasses for driving because I don't drive, only my scooter. I do have some outdoor glasses on, I can't find them. They must be around. I need to find them before I leave and sort out which pair is my outdoor glasses. Maybe put them in the scooter so I know where they are. Because I only need them when I'm on the scooter. Don't need them any other time. It's just sometimes when I'm out, if I'm having a bad day with my diabetes, yeah. Miguel, where were your glasses for the third time? Where did you find them? Earth to Miguel. Can you hear me, Miguel? Yeah, this was a vitamin one that was not coated. But Miguel is answering every question in the world except where was his glasses? I am not knowing, Miguel. Where did you find your glasses? Yeah, I don't like things this big. They're like horse tablets, aren't they? That one went down because it was coated. It didn't stick halfway down. Miguel is not going to answer us. Where? That was my diabetic pill. Yeah. My friend was looking for her phone, using the light from her phone to look for her phone. Your glasses were where you left them, or where did you leave them then? Stop keeping us in suspense. Tell us where your glasses were. He's being obtuse. Listen to me, Miguel. Where were your glasses? I didn't say where you left them. I asked you where they were. Were they on your head? In your pocket? On the table? In the kitchen? Where were they? He doesn't know. Obviously. He's no idea where he put his glasses. He's found them, but he didn't know where they were. Oh, Miguel, you're so funny at times. I'm confused. He's only said it twice tonight. Take his wrench away, yeah. Yeah, Miguel can be a bit, yeah. A bit obtuse, he can be. Your glasses were in a little basket that you have for them, right? That was what we asked you about 10 minutes ago. Oh, you're hard work sometimes, Miguel. Hard work. I don't know. I hope I get to sleep tonight. I hate it when I get in bed and I'm really, really tired, like, and I'm going to sleep type of thing. And then I go to bed, and then all of a sudden, quite a week. And everything that's been bothering me all day suddenly goes in my brain. What time is it over here? It's 23:55. So in other words, it's almost midnight, isn't it? Yeah. 5 to midnight. Yeah, I get in bed and I think, oh, I'm so tired. I'm just going to go to sleep now. And then 4 o'clock, still wide awake. 6 p.m. So you're 6 hours then behind me. Yeah. Yeah, everybody says to me I shouldn't hang my keys on the hooks on the key rack, but if I don't do that, then I don't know where they are. Yeah, no more fireworks. Shh, there's been none this weekend. It's all gone quiet. I mean, driving everybody potty, the daft things. You're ahead. Why is it Sunday? Is it Sunday, Denise? Hi, Jeanette. You sound like, what's she called, Blondie? Denise. Oh, God, I've got hand cream on me jacket now. There. There's the chat running back. You've always got an excuse, Miguel. You give up trying to type, Chris, right? I've got dyslexic fingers as well. They're not in tune with my brain. They type what they feel like. If I was typing in here, there'd be all kinds of junk. My niece always says she has to guess what I've written. When I send her messages, she said I have to guess because, this predictive text changes everything. And yeah, so she has to try and wonder what I actually said to her. We can't Zoom, Mia, because there's too many of us. I mean, there's 54 people in here, so we couldn't Zoom, even if we tried. Can you imagine 54 people all across the screens? It'd be chaos. Yeah. Yeah. I think you can only really Zoom with a maximum of, say, about 12 people. Yeah. I do Zooms with like Denise and a few others, Denise, Kelly, Sonia. There's about 6 of us usually. That's usually enough, really, so that we're not talking over each other. But I think Zoom with any more than a few people, you'd have to go in, right, you can talk, it's better. It wouldn't be spontaneous, would it then? Because you could everybody be trying to talk at once. It'd be chaos. I'd be like the referee in the middle of y'all, Yeah. Can you imagine the trolls coming in and saying something as well? Oh, no, can't be coping with that. It was bad enough him typing what he typed, but we don't want to hear him saying it, do we? Ooh. No, thank you. No, I keep saying I would do a Zoom, but then it's like, who do you invite and not offend? The ones that you haven't invited. Because then it sounds like you're picking out favourites, doesn't it? You know what I mean? And it's like, well, you're invited, but you're not and stuff. It's just could lead to sort of bad feeling. I don't think it has a limit. It just gets confusing, Sina, when like too many people are all trying to talk at once. Because if you put all the little pictures up on the screen, and there's more than about 12, it's like little teeny pictures, like little postage stamps, all the way across, and then everybody's trying to talk at once, and you can only have one person talking at once. So how do you go, right, you can talk, you can talk, you can talk? Yeah, be talking over each other all the time. Yeah. Yeah. It's difficult, Chris, because like many a time I'd like to Zoom with people, but I really don't want to offend anybody that I don't invite. If somebody said, "Oh, I see you had a Zoom last week, but you never told me," I think, oh, can be a bit awkward. It's just difficult. Because, when people have Zoom meetings, like for work and that, there's usually only about 10 or 12 people. Yeah, it would hurt your feelings, me, if you found out I'd had a Zoom meeting and I hadn't said, "Oh, let's invite Mia," Yeah, or let's not invite Chris, or let's not invite Miguel. You can't do that. It's just, I'm just so afraid of offending people. That's why I don't do it. It's, as you say, it's very tricky. Very tricky. Yeah, exactly, Denise. Yeah. But I can't say that there's 54 people in here. I cannot invite 54 people to come on Zoom. It just wouldn't work. Yeah. Wouldn't work. And in any case, some people just like to listen. Some people just like to chip in now and again. They can be cooking or whatever. So they don't always want to be on camera, straightforward on camera or something. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yeah, I still think it would cause bad feeling, Jill, if you said, right, you can have like 10 minutes and then you've got to. Oh, God, that would be awful if somebody came in and exposed himself. Oh, that's it. I'm not sure whether you have to, Teresa. You definitely need to have a mic to go on Zoom, don't they? Oh, if anybody came in and exposed themselves, oh, God grief, no, we don't want to hear that. It's bad enough when people come in and say something offensive. When people come in waving their bits about, it's just, just not on at all. We just don't want that sort of stuff. No way. Family show. Not a prude, but I just don't want to see anybody waving their bits at me, No, thank you. And I'm sure Miguel doesn't want that either. Yeah, there are some people who get off, don't they, by showing, what they shouldn't. It's happened to me when I used to be on Yahoo Chat. I wasn't aware at first when somebody used to say, "Do you want to see what I look like?" And you think, "Oh yeah, that's nice, that's sweet," and then you see a part of them you wish you hadn't seen. I haven't watched anybody's YouTube, mate. I am so far behind, it's disgusting. I really don't, don't watch anybody at the minute, and I feel bad about it because I just haven't had time. Maybe over Christmas, when I've got nothing else to watch, then I can catch up a bit. Oh, her husband's ill, is he? Oh, that's sad. Hope it's nothing serious. Yeah, it is. Oh dear. Yeah, it's sad when. It's sad when people, there's quite a few crafters have had, cancer and have passed away and things. You're always reading on Facebook saying, sorry to tell you, but so-and-so's passed away. Yeah, Shad went out to let the dog out, I think. But I'm not sure if he's back yet. Yeah, nearly every week it's awful that you read, somebody puts on, oh, did you know such a body passed away last week and that? You think, no, not somebody else. I know people can't live forever, but when a lot of the people who've been passing away have not been any age at all. It's just who you feel like, who next, yeah. Who is next? Oh, hopefully not me. Hopefully not any of us. Yeah, there's quite a few crafters I used to sort of watch or know about that's passed away. A lot have gone this year, haven't they? Anyone can pop in. I think you've got to be invited if it's a Zoom. I think we can sort of... No, that's what I mean. You don't know, Miguel. When somebody says, can they come in, and you let them in and they're waving, oh, no, I don't want to see anybody waving anything. I'm with you on that one, Miguel. Unless it's a flag. They can wave a flag. Well, that's about all. I'll wave a bit of knitting, but that's about all I want to see. I don't want to see any parts of anybody's anatomy being waved around, unless it's a hand. Now, there's too many people who are a bit perverted. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind a hand. I don't mind knitting. Yeah. But anything else being waved, no. Not interested. I don't know why they get off on that. There must be some kind of voyeurism or something, why they want to show bits of them. I mean, that's the last thing I would want to do. Expose bits of myself on the internet for everybody to look at. Oh, no, thank you. No. There must be a bit missing in their life to want to come on and flash. Yeah, brain tumours. Let's hope that chemo works or something. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, Sina, because I'm in the UK. We don't celebrate. Yeah. There's somebody in a pop group over here. He's only about 30-something. He's got a brain tumour. And his wife's only just had a baby. Baby's only a few weeks old. He's got an inoperable brain tumour. Something you think when you get a really, really bad headache and that, and you think, hope it's nothing serious. Especially when you get like a pain. I keep getting a pain at the top of my head, but apparently it's all to do with my neck. It's like that part of your neck thing is attached to something that's in your head. He showed me on a map, not a map, what do you call them? Anatomy thing on the PC, my chiropractor. He showed me where this nerve thing goes and it ends over here somewhere. So it's not a brain tumour I've got, like it's just a nerve that twings up there. No, that's the trouble with the brain tumour. There's different kinds, and there's some, that are benign, isn't there? That just press on things and you can get them removed. But there's others, unfortunately, that are in places that cannot be operated on. I mean, this bloke who's in a pop group over here, he can't have his operated on. He's having chemo and that, but he's got a 1-year-old and a newborn baby. So cancer is sad. Cancer is no respecter of people. Doesn't matter how healthy you were, it doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter anything. It just can attack anyone, and that's the trouble. It's just no respecter of people. You cannot look at somebody and say, oh, they're more likely to get it than I am because of this, that, and the other. It doesn't often. I mean, I've known people with lung cancer who've never smoked in their life. You know, it's just... I mean, a lot of my family have had cancer, but they've all had different cancers. So I can't say, oh, this type of cancer runs in the family, because the next person who's died have had a different kind of cancer, you know. So, but fortunately, well, I say fortunately, it sounds horrible saying fortunately, isn't it? They've all been quite elderly, my family. Oh my goodness me. Invited a boy in his van and videoed it. Ugh. That's not nice. Paedophilia. Don't care whether they were doing anything on video or not. It's just the implications. Yeah. No, as I say, sadly, cancer is no respecter of people. You always just have to hope it's not you. And that sounds awful selfish, doesn't it? But you know what I mean? When they keep saying one in so many has got it, one in so many dies from it, and you're thinking, oh, that's not me. I hope I'm one of the ones who doesn't. I know it sounds selfish, but hey, that's the way I feel. Oh, what a lovely subject we're on now. First thing I want to work on when I get settled, I have no idea, Jill. None at all. Whatever pops up out of the bag in the shed. Because I won't be doing anything probably for a while until I get everything sorted out. First thing I'll be getting is my shed. And once my shed's there, then I'll be able to start. It's going to be New Year, I think, before we do anything outdoor. You know, because we've got to get planning permission for the conservatory and stuff like that, you know. That can take a while, especially over the Christmas period where everybody's shut down. And there's all this COVID anyway, so, you know, because they have to come out and inspect it, don't they, and all this jazz. So I can't see it getting done until the New Year anyway. So I think my stuff will be staying in its little lock up until whenever is such a place we've got somewhere to put it. Elvis Travels, I don't know him anyway. Thank goodness I don't know him. Doesn't sound like I would want to know him anyway. Doesn't sound like my kind of person. He's creepy and invites young lads into his van. No. That is definitely creepy. Oh. Oh, dear. If you're any better, you'd be in trouble. Have you stopped fishing yet, or is it still? Oh, I hope he's been barred from YouTube. Keep him off there with all perverts on there. I'd rather watch people who have little farms and who look after chihuahuas. I love that program. That one I sent you the link to, Miguel, where he takes all the little chihuahuas in that are old, elderly, got health problems, missing legs. He takes them in, and I mean, a lot of them die on him, but that's because they're very elderly and they've got really bad health problems. But I love the way he takes them all in. He's got about 30 of these little chihuahuas. I like watching him, yeah. I mean, who else would have all these little poorly chihuahuas like he does? You know, when they've got major health problems, heart tumours and stuff. All kinds of things, yeah. And he gets so heartbroken when one dies. Yeah. Yeah, I like watching that. I'm a Survivor. I watched that about the farm and everything. Oh, yeah, that guy with his chihuahuas, he absolutely adores those little chihuahuas. He's got about 30 of them, hasn't he, running around, and they've all got their own little beds and their own little things. And yeah. They all get along. I mean, there's a few squabbles amongst the dogs, but they all get along pretty well mostly, don't they? I mean, to let his house over like that, he does, to have the dogs and stuff. Yeah, it's called, what's it called? Big Dogs and something or other it's called, is it? But it's a sanctuary for all little chihuahuas. That's all he takes in, really, all chihuahuas. Big something and little people or something, I don't know what it's called. I did give Miguel the link the other day. But I love watching him. Every day he puts a little video on, and every day he introduces one of these little chihuahuas. And I mean, a lot of them have passed away. But he's not passed away because of his neglect. They've just passed away because when he took them on, they had such major health problems. Some of them only got through, and he's got a little one called Nugget that's only got back legs and little stumps for its front legs. And he's been taking him, trying to get, his little feet like twisted up. Yeah, big guys, Little's World Sanctuary. Yeah, I absolutely adore watching him. Yeah, I adore him with his little dogs. He's got so much patience with them, and they romp all over his bed and they sleep all over him and everything. And he's always heartbroken when he loses one of them. He lost one the other week, didn't he? It had heart failure. But he takes them in when nobody else will, when they're in when nobody else, when they're in shelters because they've been relinquished because they've got too many health problems, or the people who they live with have died and stuff like that. He takes them all in. Ones that are born with like bent little mouths and stuff. Oh, you should watch them, Miguel. They're absolutely lovely, all these little videos of these little chihuahuas. Sad sometimes because, the ones who pass away. But when you think that even in the only last 6 months with him, they have 6 months of a good life, don't they? Where maybe if they've just been left in a shelter, and he takes them to the vets and does the best he can for them. And, some of them have really big operations. He tries his best with them. Some of them are diabetic and he has them on special diets and everything. He takes as much care of them as he can. It's so lovely to watch them. It's better than watching animals being abused. I know it goes on, but I really don't like watching videos on YouTube of somebody doing something horrible to a dog or a cat or something. I really just don't want to watch it. I'm sorry, I just don't. I know it goes on, and I know it's horrible. And yes, it should be shown up and stuff, but I just don't like watching it on YouTube. Yeah, I hope we get a rescue. Hi, Tammy. I hope we get a rescue. when we get a new one, but it won't be until we got all the work done, because you can't look after a little dog when there's people all round, you know, workmen in and out the house, because you're frightened of them running away, aren't you? And getting lost or getting run over or something. Yeah. That's a clause in our covenant thing. We can't keep pigeons or hens. It's actually in our deeds. We can't keep pigeons or hens. Yeah. We would like a young one, but not necessarily a pup. And I said to Irene, don't you be buying any pups. I don't want, you know, you to buy thoroughbred pups. I just want you to, you know, just get anything. I mean, there's lots of, he doesn't want an old dog, an older dog. But you can get puppies from the rescue centres. You know, you can train them quite well if they're only young. He didn't want one that was a bit set in its ways. And oh, Gigi is fine. Yeah, he's fine. I might get him. I should have him on Monday, maybe for the last time. Yeah. Oh, Gigi's doing well. He's fine. My little chihuahua. Well, he's not mine, but, you know, I call him my dog. Yeah, I'll be sad that I don't look after him anymore, little Gigi, but can't be helped, can it? Yeah, I hope we get a little, well, not a pup so much. I don't want a brand new one, and I hope he doesn't buy a thoroughbred. Yes, it's about 40 miles away from Gigi now, Mia, so I might see him now and again if they bring him over, but I won't look after him anymore. Oh, COVID cancelled your Thanksgiving dinner. COVID's cancelled a lot of things, Tammy. It's more or less cancelled Christmas, hasn't it, really? I know they're saying we can have Christmas, but you can't really. Because you can't have too many families mingling, can you? And people from coming from different areas mingling like you normally do at Christmas. You know, coming from different areas, travelling and stuff. A bit dodgy, isn't it? We're not doing Christmas this year. Mm. Oh, I hope they don't, Denise. You know, I mean, much as I love Gigi, I want them to find somebody else to have him. I don't want them to be reliant on me to have him for holidays and things. You know, I just want them to find somebody local that'll have him. I've got a horrible feeling they might ask me to have him for holidays and things. And, you know, I don't think my son and my daughter-in-law will be really thrilled if I do. He doesn't like my son. He bites him, goes for his ankles, and he's not nice around my son. My son brings out the worst in him. Yeah. I don't know why he doesn't like my son. He never has. He always bites his legs and bites his ankles if he gets half a chance. So I know my son would said, nope, I ain't having Gigi. No. He's very spoiled, yeah. Yeah, he's never been abused though, Jill, because he was bought as a puppy. So, you know, he's never had a past, if you know what I'm saying, but I don't know why he always goes for Arian. That's funny, Sandra. Poppy's got arthritis. Gigi was very possessive over me, and I think that's what he saw Ian as a big, scary person. Because his owners are not big people, yeah. Whereas Arian's quite a big lad. I mean, he's not fat, but he's just a lot to him, if you know what I mean. He's quite a Get a tarantula? You must be joking. I'll get you a pom-pom in a minute. You behave yourself, Miguel. Yeah, he wasn't as bad until he got savage with that Staffy. And yeah, Buster was part Staffy, and he absolutely adored Buster. Wherever Buster was, Gigi was not far behind. They used to sleep together and do everything together. So it, being savaged by a Staffy didn't put him off Buster. He was very upset, like when Buster went, when I had to Buster put to sleep, because he really missed him. I mean, Gigi was actually here when I had to Buster put to sleep, so he saw what was going on. Yeah. I mean, Buster was the rescue dog, so we don't know what went on in his past, but he could not stand anybody with a hat on, and he couldn't stand anybody with a high-vis jacket. So we don't know what went on in his past, and he didn't like my walking stick when we first got him. He used to run and hide if I got my walking stick out. I had to play with him and let him play with the stick for a long time, before I got him used to having a stick around him, because he got used to the fact I wasn't going to hit him with it. Yeah. Oh, good night, Mia. You have an avocado? Do you know I cannot like avocados? I don't know what there is about them. I really have not ever taken to an avocado. Yeah, we don't know what was in Buster's past, but oh, that's horrible, that fibre. Jill, I mean. Why am I calling you fibre all of a sudden? I must be getting tired. There was a Pekingese living next door. That was a nasty little sod. Oh, God, did he ever bark? It used to drive me potty. They went out to work and it used to be bark, 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 bark all day long. In the end, I said to him, look, I'm not being funny, but I love a dog as much as anybody, but I said, he is just a nightmare. I didn't mind if he'd bark at the postman, and I didn't mind if he barked at somebody going past, but he just barked continuously. All day long. And he'd say, yap, 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 yap. Oh. I mean, Gigi used to bark, but it was only when somebody passed by or he saw a dog or the postman. Right, good night, Sandra. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Well, it's 12:30 here. I'm going to be going to sleep. I'm sure there's still plenty of lives going on. If anybody wants to swap channels, I think that if you search around, I'm sure there's some lives. Yeah, I'm going to be going to bed, see if I can get some sleep. And the heating's just kicked itself on again when it shouldn't be kicking on at this time of the damn night. My radiator doesn't come on in my bedroom, so I'm all right. It's a bit chilly up there. But I'll turn it down because I don't want it pumping out all night long, wasting my gas, running up my bill. Even though I'm leaving, still be running up my bill, won't it? That's something else I've got to do, is cancel all my stuff. Oh. It's not easy, is it, moving? Cancel all your direct debits. Do all the readings on the electric and the gas and everything. And tell the phone you go in, yeah. Right, Jill, yeah, I'm going as well. So everybody who's on here, I shall bid you all good night. And if you're celebrating Thanksgiving, have a nice day or weekend or whatever it is, whenever you celebrate. I don't know. And I'm going to go to bed now because I've taken all my pills. Anybody who wants to watch me, I have taken all my pills. So I think it's time I went tonight to bed. So Jan is waving goodbye. Take care. Happy Thanksgiving and bye-bye, everybody. Bye.